for sports.
What happened next will shock you.
NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Miami Heat. The opening tip to the Pistons, and we're underway at Little Caesars Arena. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Pistons ball here. Reggie Jackson sizing up Butler. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Shot won't go. Jackson with it. Down two. To Drummond. Knocked loose. Drummond. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Drummond to Griffin. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Here's Drummond. That's no good. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Jackson with it. Down 4. To Luke Kennard. Down to Griffin. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Here's Lopez, down low. Curling inside, leaves his man in the dust, and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV.
To Griffin. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Middleton. The Heat grab the board. To Butler. Driving right to the basket with a drop step. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I like that.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gets it in the right corner. Middleton. Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Miami's got it. To Butler. Probing the defense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Stolen by Detroit. Kelly Olynyk rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Runner here won't go down. Jumper's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To Nowitzki. Takes stock of the floor. Just not going down. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Butler. The pass set it all up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
I got ball. It's all me.
Screen coming. Danny Green. Missed a wide open look.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. And the Heat right now are feeling good. to Mikal Bridges. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Jimmy Butler sends it away. Danny Green matched up with Jimmy Butler. And scores.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Danny Green. To Brunson. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To Dragic. Five to shoot for Miami. And scores on the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Brunson to Nowitzki. Bam Adebayo, able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Can't connect. Dragic with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for you.
Number 31.
Brunson to Middleton. To Brunson.
Back door.
5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. To Dragic. Has a chance. Not that time.
I got ball. Let's cut.
Brunson to Drummond. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 of 4 now.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Lets it fly from long range. Count it. 3-pointer is good.
Way to hit.
Pistons have it.
I'm here. I got ball.
Brunson to Griffin. Middleton to Brunson. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Griffin, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over the joint.
Number 1, Reggie Jackson.
Jackson goes to the left side to Middleton.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And Chris Middleton, good on the quick release that time.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Get back.
To Middleton. The jumper's off the mark.
High screen. Stop the ball.
To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Butler not getting the bounce. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Luke Kennard. Jackson to Drummond. Not that time. To Butler. Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Kennard to Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Right.
Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Heat didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Pistons have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Bench points.
The Detroit Pistons are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Got ball.
Screen coming. Deep left corner. Off the assist.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
To Jackson. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 4 out of 7.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. It's Detroit's ball. Kennard to Drummond. The shot, almost.
Screen.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle. To Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Kennard to Reggie Jackson. Down low for Griffin. Can't connect. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. They go down low to Dirk. Shot from the lane won't go. So Lopez. Robin Lopez. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Reggie Jackson, not that time. To Butler. Cash is in for 2.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Jackson with it. His guys down big. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Butler. Dragic. Screen coming. To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken in by Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Gets it in the left corner. Jackson. Whoa, Chris Middleton. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Dragic. Pistons ball here. Jackson to Nowitzki. The Heat have the rebound. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next one.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. Nice pass to get things going.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To Griffin.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
The drive right to the basket to Luke Kennard. JaVale McGee tips it. They'll recover. 3 to shoot. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
On your left, here he comes.
Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Middleton.
Believe in yourself.
To Jackson. Middleton. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Mikal Bridges. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Has a chance and hits off a killer step back.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Heat with the possession. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Brunson. Can't miss those.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down as the Heat enjoy some breathing room.
Your altitude. Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Butler. Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Brunson. Here comes the screen. And the basket good at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're
being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
From the outside, no good. Here comes the screen. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
To Butler. For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Reggie Jackson, tough matchup against Butler. To Drummond. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Miami with the basketball. Pistons have the rebound.
All right, I got ball, I got ball.
To Middleton. Driving right to the basket. Robin Lopez sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Here comes the screen. To Butler. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Calls out of bounds. Last touch ball. 4-3. And he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
I got him. Here we go.
Jackson to Danny Green. And scores, plus the foul. Andre Drummond is going to the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at three. Can't convert the free throw. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knock loose. He'd get control. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Jackson to Nowitzki, trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. And draws contact. Test. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jackson to Danny Green. Sizing up the defense. Shot from the lane won't go. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle. To Drummond. Jackson to Danny Green. That is great vision to set it up. Robin Lopez swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Pistons have it. Jackson Great look and vision. You've got to get that one to go. Another follow. No good. The follow won't go either.
You have to give the defense so much credit here. He absolutely destroyed them in the first half by being able to catch the ball in his operational pockets. What I mean by that, pinch post, three-point line. Now the defense is forcing him to catch the ball way further than what he was used to.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Jackson with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Jackson to Drummond. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Detroit's ball. Middleton. Deep two there, won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat
Put on a show in a blowout.
The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Pistons
Did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Detroit Pistons. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
What's going on, folks? This K-State, the prospect, back with more highlights from the one. Did you see the rim rocking going on last night? Didn't I got you? Let's look at these highlights. I don't know if the basket can come down. I guess it can, because if it could, it would have went down last night. The one was attacking the basket all night. Okay, folks, it is K-State, the prospect, signing off. As you can see, the one lived at the rim last night. Nobody can do anything about it. And I'll be here with more highlights from the one in the future. Make sure you come back.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
Just keep it on, just keep it on.
EA Sports. It's in the game.